Rising, Grand Rising. What a wonderful, wonderful Friday morning. I took the dog out and I heard the birds, and it's just a chorus, like not just one, not just two, not three. It's like an entire, I don't know, I feel like I was in the aviary. So they're singing for a reason. So I took that in, and it was just beautiful. I loved it. So go ahead and close down your eyes or find a soft gaze out in front of you. Placing palms facing up for receiving. Uncrossing any limbs, any parts of your body. Angels, spirit team, ancestors, gods, goddesses, all who have our highest and best intentions. Please come join us now. Thank you. Imagining that your feet have these roots and they go down into the earth and they spread crazy, crazy, crazy wide and crazy deep. And they are so strong. And they just keep going and going and going and growing and growing and growing. All the way down to the core of the earth, saying hello to Mother Earth. Taking all of that beautiful energy in through every single root, all the way up on your inhales, all the way up, 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 and then exhale. This time taking that strong earth energy up that crystalline tube, all the way up, 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 up to Father Sky. Say hello. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale from your belly, allow your belly to rise like a balloon. Hold at the top and then exhale. Allowing those energies to mix. I'm going to imagine and visualize any color light that you would like. And you're going to imagine, visualize that every inhale you're taking in this light. This light is healing all parts of your body, mind, and spirit. On your exhales, you're releasing, releasing, releasing. Allow yourself to do this several rounds of breath here. I don't want to lead you. I want you to do this on your own. Your inhales are that color filling you up. And exhale, release, release, release. Inhale that color. Exhale, release. Keep doing this. Inhale that color, that light, that bright, healing light. Exhale, release, release, release. Now visualize yourself filled with that color, that light, filling from your tippy toes all the way up to your head. The light is filling your inside and your outside. It's so light and it's so bright that you begin to feel as though you're floating. Inhale that light. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Integration is what I'm supposed to bring to this group today. Integration of all that we are becoming, of all that we are, of all we are unbecoming. What we feel in these meditations, what we notice, what comes up, our guides are really urging us to take time to process that. It takes time. It's very difficult to go through some of this shadow work and then just go to work or just throw yourself into your day. If you can, take some time to process after each session, even 5 or 10 minutes of just sitting with yourself and your spirit team, or a journal, or all of the above. And then ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Who do I want to show up as with these new tools, with this new enlightenment, with this new download, with this new code? Walk through your life, integrating what you are becoming in what you are unbecoming. Reset through the day. It's okay. What is it? As Kim said, what is it? What is it? Ask yourself, when you're triggered, what just happened? What was that? And go back in. Reset. Reprocess. And integrate. Spirit team, all of our spirit teams combined. We know who walks alongside of us and ahead of us. We know we do not have to fear. We know you are here. We call upon you now to help us process all of who we are. Help us process this new information, these new feelings, these new spiritual gifts that are erupting, this new information. Allow us to grant ourselves to process, to journal, and to try it out in the real world. Allow us to be in spirit with you until we are who we need to be for the day, who we know we are for the day. And we know that if that takes 5 minutes or 2 hours, we trust the process. Guides, thank you for all that you do, for all that you are, for all the protection, all of the strength, all of the peace, all of the silliness. We thank you for bringing this amazing, incredible group together of powerhouses. Wow. It is as if you picked the most powerful, incredible people, handpicked them to be together through this journey. Wow. And we are all so grateful. We say it every single day. We are grateful for each other. We are grateful for this opportunity to share the light. Spirit teams, what do we need to know for today? What do we need to know? Where should we go? What should we do? Who should we talk to? On the count of 3, please reveal it in any way that we are all open to hearing, feeling, seeing. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. If you are deep in conversation or in feeling or in the presence of your spirit team and you do not want to leave, Stay right where you are. If you're ready to rejoin the group, begin to bring awareness back to your fingertips, to your toes. And coming back, gently opening up your eyes when you're ready. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Corina. I um I was hearing surface pressure from Encanto. And then when you were like there your guides are surrounding you right towards the end, I was like walking and I could just feel them around me. And the water goddess visits me a lot and she's always dancing and twirling. So like everybody's like walking and marching around me all serious. And then she's twirling. And then I saw a couple other twirling and I was like, that makes sense. My guides are, that's me. I was like, that makes sense. But in the beginning too, I wanted to tell you guys, like when you were talking about the birds and the
Uh-huh.
birds, how you heard the birds chirping. So I tell Liam and Luna, I go, I could talk to the birds. They're like, yeah, right. I'm like, watch, listen, and do it. So when you hear them, try to match it. So I'll be like, whatever they do, I try to match it. When I tell you, you'll hear like, it sounds like you're hearing like three or four birds, and then it sounds like you hear like 20 to 50. I swear to God, it's fucking hilarious. And they're always like, I'm like, yeah, I told you, because they'll answer. It is so funny. Like, so now I do it all the time. Like, even like I did it before when I was by myself, but I never noticed them talking back until I did it with the kids. So I don't know if it just, I don't know, but it's hilarious because I was like, yeah, I could talk to them. So I now like I do it all the time, but now I've noticed that. Yeah, before I would just whistle. I just never noticed it, but now every time I do it, it just seems like they all just it's like a cacophony of like birds and they're all just like answering back, but it's so funny. But do it. It sounds like they're yelling at you like fuck off, leave me alone.
You get to try it. When you guys, I'm done, I'm going to go outside back out into my front porch and try
Yes,
it.
do it. I
My
know.
neighbors will be walking by like, maybe I should go out in the back.
There was one morning I was letting the kids out for school and it was like 8 something. I mean, it wasn't that early now that I think about it, but I was like, oh man, I bet my neighbors are fucking pissed right now because it just got real loud with like birds. I was like, oh shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. That was a good one. I have been feeling a little bit of anxiety. How can you not when you're about to sell a store? You know what I mean? And like in my head, I'm like, everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. I'll just liquidate. Everything's gonna work out. Well, this morning I woke up at 4:45 and 3D Kim was like, there's a lot of shit in that store, girl. Like, even after you liquidate, you're gonna have to pack up all those like hooks. And I was like, who am I gonna sell these hooks to? Like, who's gonna buy these fucking hooks? So I was just like, I had to tell myself, don't, just don't go there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I woke up wearing anxiety this morning. So yeah, thank you.
Yes. The guy that my favorite class on the Peloton is by this guy, Maddie. And
I love Maddie Giacomo.
yes, he's my
Yeah.
favorite. I
Everybody
can't,
gives Cody props, but Maddie's my favorite gay on there. He's my guy.
oh my God, I just feel so good after just being with him. And like, oh my gosh. So he always says the inhale the good shit and exhale the bullshit. And I love that. That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Inhale the
Yeah.
bullshit, exhale yep, the bullshit. Oh, I love you, Caroline. I think Heather had to jump off too, but yeah, it's true. It's true. And I was like, I can't control, you know what I mean? I can only worry about the things that I can control. And if something is not kosher in my life, guess who I have to fucking blame? This fucking bitch. So remember that. If things aren't kosher in your life and feel like they're unraveling or falling apart, don't you dare fucking say, well, that's because he did this and that's because she didn't do this. And if they would have done this for me, you better shut the fuck up and put a mirror smack in your face. Period. If you don't like something that is going on in your life, if you have anxiety, if you're feeling uncomfortable, I'm the only one that can change that. not what
Thank
anybody else is doing for me, about me, around me. This, remember that. So if you're feeling anxiety about something, did you do it? You
Right.
know, like I said, I lost my first buyer because I didn't finish the inventory on time. I knew that was going to happen. Didn't make me move any faster. So, you know what I mean? Like everything you get is a direct result of what you do or you don't do. You cannot be mad at anybody else. And if somebody's treating you like shit, again, you're letting them.
Yeah.
You are continuing to let that shitty person in your space. So
Mhm.
let's remember, sing with the birds, inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit. Weekend. Yesterday was National Garden Naked Day. I fucking missed it, but hey, you guys
Damn
want
it.
to do that today? Do it. You won't get arrested. I say try it.
I just wanted to mention something very quickly that what I'm doing that's been super powerful this week is, and I think I mentioned it before last time I did meditation, was that segment intending. The segment intending is so powerful. It comes, I believe, I don't want to say that Abraham Hicks began it, but I learned it from Abraham Hicks. It is you, whatever, wherever you're going, wherever there's a new energy before you go in. So when we leave this meditation, for just a moment, you close your eyes and you intend that the rest of your morning as you're getting ready is beautiful and amazing, and you just feel great, and all things work out. And then you go through your morning believing that, knowing it to be true, and it works. It is so crazy. It works because you're raising your vibration and telling yourself that's the way it's going to be.
Mhm.
And so, like, I drive to work. This drive is going to be so peaceful. I am going to feel great. I'm going to do my affirmations on the way to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, and it works. And I know it's kind of almost sounds a little bit like toxic positivity, but it's not. It truly works. It's like setting intentions for every new part of your day.
Well, I hate that word though, toxic positivity, because yeah, there is some of that, but it is better to remain positive. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but like I said in the other meditation though, too, there are those moments where you want to punch somebody in the face and go feel that.
Yes.
Don't push that away. That's
Yes.
something that you have to go recognize and look at. But
Last
that
night,
intention. Oh,
last
one
night
thing that I do.
with what,
Well, with traffic too, like not to be toxic positive, but when I sit in traffic now, before I used to get mad because I'm always running late. And that's why. Well, I'm always running late, which is why. So now I've just accepted the fact that, hey, I run late, like really in the last 5 years. And then now when I sit in traffic, I'm like, oh, you're stopping me because something's going on. Probably
yeah.
good thing it's not me in that accident. And then right away, I pray that whoever was in the accident is okay. Like instead of me getting annoyed by my day being paused and me being later, I instantly go into, okay, I hope nobody died. I hope everybody's okay. Obviously, you're slowing me down for a reason because I'm
Mm-hmm.
stuck in this traffic. So I'm just going to sit here and
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the pause. I
Yeah.
just say, like, I'm just going to enjoy the pause.
Enjoy the pause. Obstacles are detours in the right direction, right? There's always a reason for it. Last night I was who was the lovely person on here? Was it Wom? I don't remember who told us about that hair thing on Amazon that you
Oh,
get
I
all.
can't remember, but I bought it.
Me too. And I was doing it last night in the bathroom, and my husband's kind of like teasing me. He's like, "What the heck are you putting in your hair?" Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like a big to
Yeah.
do. And we're laughing back and forth, and he's in bed already. And I said, "So tomorrow, after Mackenzie's appointment, what are we going to do?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know. A friend asked me to go get wings." And I was like, "Okay." And you could tell, like, I don't know. So here's the thing, I'm busy all weekend, but I asked him last Sunday if we could spend some time together, either as a family or just the two of us on a date night on Friday night. And he's like, "Well, I don't know if I'm going to go or not." And I was real quiet. And then I said, "Hey, do you remember when we made plans on Sunday night that I won't be here all weekend? Can we still do something on Friday night?" And he's like, "Sure." And so instead of me spiraling out of control and being a brat and going, because what I did was I paused And I went in. Instead of being mad, I paused and went in and I said, what is it? Like you said, Kim, what is it? And it was that feeling of feeling unloved.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm loved. I am loved. I am love. And
Yes.
so, but that's a breakthrough for me. So big.
Yes.
So I just had to share that with you guys. That was a huge breakthrough for me. It's not typical Corina.
That's why I said we're so different, because when you said that, you just paused. I would have been like, bitch, the fuck you are. We made plans. You better tell your friend no. Like, I wouldn't have even hesitated. I would have been like, what the fuck you? Well, no, you're not. We made plans. What do you better call homeboy, tell him no. That's, you know what I mean? So it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
I
I
love
just
that.
share that with you. That's a huge thing. So
Yay. Yes. Because that's what it is. It's like, what is it? Why are my
yeah,
feelings hurt right now?
yeah.
Let me recognize that, because they're not doing anything. Your
Mm-mm.
emotions are telling you there's something. You need to recognize it. And that's why I said it's not the other person. They're just humaning. They're just
Mm-hmm.
a human being human, and we don't.
A typical boy who forgets that he made plans with his wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not that they weren't like huge plans, like dinner plans or anything. We didn't have a specific restaurant in mind. So I'm sure that's why he forgot. But when I took the pause and I searched within and I reacted um from a place of love, he also did. So
Yeah.
right. So it wasn't, there was no fight. There was no going to bed angry. There was no one, you know what I mean? Or sweeping the rug and being mad at him and not telling him until next day. You know what I mean? So
Yes. Yes. And that's what they say about communication. And when you communicate it, you know what I mean? Like, not the
mhm.
way that I would, like, the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Like, things get across. Like, that's when
I
things
just
grow. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not going out with your friend. But yeah, I have to force Todd to go out. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, can you call your friends and go out? Like, I made him go golfing with my dad on Sunday. I was like,
oh,
go do
do
something.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's hilarious. Thank you
Oh,
so much, Karina. I love your meditations. I swear your voice just like I always like I never want to work out after. I was like, I need to go back to sleep because that just puts me in such a you always put me in such a relaxed state. You know what I mean? You and Caroline both. I'm like, oh, I need to go after that.
Heavenly, heavenly.
Yes. I say her voice is like an angel's. It's like so
Hmm.
soft. And I'm like, oh, I'm like,
Yep.
It's like so calming, so soothing that you just like.
yeah.
thank you. You guys are all gonna fall asleep on me.
Yeah. Don't
Well,
worry. I
that's
just woke them all back up. They're fine. They're fine. My
it's
loud
funny.
ass comes on.
I did the meditation with the students yesterday, and we talked about before and after feelings, like how we felt physically, emotionally. And they were all like, I'm really tired. You are your 6 and 7 year old, I guess. I was
Yeah,
like, let's do math.
it's your voice. We need to get you on some nighttime meditations. All right, let's meet up at 9 p.m. now.
Oh,
Karina's
yeah.
leaving every day. She's gonna put us to sleep. I mean, shit, I'm about it. I'll be like, thank you. Yeah. Karina will be like, is anybody there? Okay,
Okay.
log off. Thanks. I might do that. Record you and put it on, but oh, I love you all. Have a great, great weekend, and I'll see you Monday.
Bye, guys.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
bye
much,
guys.
everyone. Have a great weekend.
Have a
You
great
too.
weekend.
You.